Hi guys, I'm back with another video. This time doing a little bit of Battle Royale. I've actually recorded this yesterday after I managed to win 2 distance mode games out of 3 when I wasn't recording, and then decided that maybe I should record the next game and just see how I get on and can add some commentary afterwards. So that's what we're back for. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. I've only just started out. This is my fifth video, I think. So check out the other videos. Let me know your comments, and if you can, subscribe and like the videos. That would be great. So here on the this first round in the distance mode, I'm just having a look around, trying to get some clues as to where exactly we are. I'm thinking at this point that we're in Germany, maybe Austria. So just continue having a little look around. Timer starts running out, and then I decide to plonk it right in the middle of Germany. It puts me in the middle of the pack, and that's good enough. I think I was about to, in fact, just put somewhere else in Germany as well, just as a precaution, and hover over the guess button, but it wasn't required, and I'm through to the next round. And round 2 initially looks like there's not a lot of information. I have a quick look round and then decide that I need to move down the road to try and see if I can figure out where this is. I think at this point I'm looking at the road markings, looking at the colour of the dirt at the side of the road, and thinking that it's Brazil. The writing on this building here makes me think that it is Brazil also. I've struggled recently actually with for some reason differentiating Spanish and Portuguese. I've found a few rounds where there haven't been those obvious, AO or NHA type words that I've been able to pick up on. So it is still something I'm not 100% sure on, but I managed to get into that round. Only just, I've got to add, only just because someone was way off there, and they finished last. So round 3, goats straight away. So there's a goat shepherd there with his flock, and it's a dirt road, few hills to the side, and I'm not hopeful on this, to be honest. And I'm thinking this is in Europe, but I'm really not sure where it is. I thought that at this point I'll get a guess in, and I decided to go somewhere around sort of Albania, North Macedonia, Greece. I just wanted to try and get an early guess in, and then see, as people guessed, be able to get a feel for how far away I might be and whether I need to respond to that. So as you can see here on the right, there's a couple more guesses going in, and they've gone above me, but only just. Then there is a guess that takes me a little bit further away, so I'm thinking that I'm not in the right country after all, and it ended up in fact being Romania. So a little bit of distance away, but I was close enough to get through. This next round I can see that there's a checked pavement, some signs that I can zoom into to have a look. Doesn't really help me, I don't know what that means. Eco meat, no idea. So have a look at both ends of this road. That looks Cyrillic on the bridge there. So I carry on up this road and to see if I can try and identify whereabouts it might be. I'm thinking in Russia initially, but then as I pan round, I start feeling like this might be Mongolia. So as a result, I zoom in to Mongolia, and I've just decided to go for the capital. Time is running through here. I'm mid-pack again. I do hover over there another location, just in case I need to put another guess in, but as you can see there's quite a fair distance from some other people, so they're obviously quite a way off, and in fact there was only 3 of us I think that were in Mongolia, so that's a decent round and leaves us in the top 5. So moving into this next round, some funky modern looking buildings there. I'm not entirely sure where this is at this point. I'm thinking Western Europe, but I'm not entirely convinced by where it might be. So I need to find some additional signs. I need some assistance here. I zoom into this Puente de Dusto, and that and a Centro Commercial Duerte. So at this point, I'm a little bit confused. To be honest, time is running out. I'm starting to panic a little bit. Navigating a little bit further around, see if I can find some additional signs. And without really thinking, I went for sort of around the Croatia area, and I don't know why. You know, sort of watching that back in particular, but even after the round had finished, I realised that the words sounded like they much more Spanish than they did anything related to Croatia or thereabouts. But nonetheless, I made it through, and I'm in the next round down to the last 4. So initial thoughts here, I zoomed into that first building, is that looks like an oast house, which you get a lot of in the UK, in the southeast, in Kent, and that's why I've gone in with a quick guess. And I continue just navigating around the streets here to see if I can find any additional information. The streets, the buildings that I'm seeing here convinces me that I am in the right sort of area. Definitely looks like Kent to me. But we're in country lanes. There's not a high likelihood of finding a lot of information here, so I think I was quite lucky to get something that is in the UK, and that I recognised the Oast House was there, and indeed we are in the north of Kent there. So that was a good round for me and put me into the top 3. So my average is, I think it's around 5.5 or something for distance mode. So I'm pleased, top 3 at this point. I'm not sure, I'm not convinced how much further I'll be able to progress, particularly given what we've just landed on. Watching this back and commentating over it, I noticed on the car I've just gone past, actually the license plate was unblurred. I didn't pick that up at the time. Maybe I would have had a bit more information from that, but I'm just navigating around these streets, trying to see if I can pick up any clues, and nothing is jumping out at me beyond it looking sort of Ukrainian, Russian, those are Eastern Europe countries. So I'll put in a guess in Ukraine. I'm at the top at the moment, but I'm quickly overtaken by Frank, and I think I get another guess ready, and I put it in Russia, and I didn't need it. So I don't think a guess came through at the end there. In fact, from the 3rd placed person, Jakub, I think it is there. So I managed to make it through. It was Lithuania, so I was quite a way off, but I'm into the final, and there's just 2 of us left. So I'm looking for some. I noticed that sign as I was navigating, but it blurs it out slightly frustratingly. So I decide to have a little look around to see if I can see anything else. I'm looking at this taxi, and I think I see Bogota on there. So I'm zooming in to Bogota, and I click into the sort of northeastern part of Bogota and submit my guess. Frank hasn't guessed yet. He's still having a look around, and then he displaces me at the top. So I've got a number of guesses left. Excuse me. I put in another. Once that cooldown has expired. It's still not good enough. I put in select another area, but I'm out of time. I don't have that time to be able to put another guess in, and I'm not entirely sure it would have helped me, to be honest, because I was moving to the west there. So Frank pipped me to the post. I finished second, which I was pretty pleased with, and I hope that you've enjoyed watching that. Thanks very much.